And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Alright, man, so the last couple days have been pretty crazy for me with the SE because I've just been putting a lot of work on this thing. We actually got a lot of stuff done yesterday at the house, and like I didn't even bother vlogging it. So yeah, let me show y'all real quick what's been going on since the last time you guys seen it. So since the last time you guys seen this car, I had one of my boys slide through, who's a mobile glass repair dude. Came through, put all new windshields in this thing. So now we got a front windshield, side windshield, and we have a new rear windshield. We went ahead and went fishbowl all on this thing. Took the straight pipe off, got a turn down muffler on there. Right now with a Vibra ultra silent, it's hella quiet, which was like ideal and perfect for the streets, but since this isn't a street car, it was like, I don't know if I like the vibrant. I'm usually not a fan of straight pipe 2Js, but since this is pretty much just a track car, it needs to be loud. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna be going to Jankies. You guys seen the intercooler piping. I wasn't a fan of the way the piping was done, so I'm gonna have to redo the piping. That way there's nothing touching the fucking frame rails or in those big ass holes. And so we can actually get an intake on this thing. You guys know that the hot side pipe like has this weird ass shape to it, which isn't gonna allow for us to get a 4-inch intake on there. So redoing that, getting it down lower, making a cold air intake for it, putting the blow off valve on here, and then swapping the turbo. Turbo's also gonna be swapped. I'm swapping out my G35 1050 for a G35 900. But anywho, I'm about to run to Ace Hardware, grab some butterfly nuts, because that's how I want to attach the bumper underneath. Then I think after that, we're gonna be probably figuring out what we're gonna be doing, what time we're going to Jankies and all that. So I wanted to give y'all a little table of context of what's going on today. But let's jump in the truck and head out. Alright, so I'm about to get ready to go drop this thing off at Jankies right now. I was just gonna go over there for the exhaust today, but I think I'm gonna drop it off, man. I don't got time for this shit. So hit Luke up. Luke said the parts that he ordered are gonna be a couple of days. It was like, should have got ordered like last week. So yeah, I'm gonna just drop this off at Jankies, and I'm gonna have Jankies just do the whole shit, redo all the fab work that needs to be done, and the exhaust and shit like that. So I don't got time to be waiting for them and bullshitting, bro. It's like, I got the car back. I'm not trying to continue to wait fucking weeks on weeks for them to get shit done. So I'm gonna let Janky do it, knock this out. I should have the car back Thursday. And then Friday, I'm gonna go get the angle kit installed, get the car aligned, probably corner balance and everything. And then after that, all I need to do is get the dual caliper set up. So I gotta find another factory caliper to put on this thing, and then get the bracket on there, get the lines and stuff made for the dual caliper setup. And then after that, we can literally go take this thing for our first drift event. I don't like that. It's overlap. Fender needs to go forward some. Oh yeah, KBD's also sending me some of their new designed fenders for this thing, so we'll see how that is. Anywho, let's get the Jankies. Oh yeah, I mounted the bumper up kinda, but you can see it's still got a big ass gap. So I just wanted to get it on there. That way I don't gotta keep fucking hauling this thing around. So wing nut on the side, like I said I was gonna do. Janky is gonna make me a mount for this right here. That way it just snaps into the push button. And then I think I might order 2 more. I kinda want this whole front end to be a push button front end at this point, to where everything just like locks in place. Just put it on right here, push button off of a mount, push button in the front, and a push button on the side. That way it's just like fully secured. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. That way I don't have to use any bolts at all. I can just pop that shit out. Fuck, I don't have the keys. And I closed the garage. All right, that's how y'all know I'm irritated as fuck right now. Hi, what's good, what's good? Just getting here to Jankies, about to get this thing unloaded. Jesus Christ, I definitely need him to mount my bumper up, because this ain't gonna work. I know it's a drift car, but god damn. I'm gonna pull the hood down this way, push this up. Yeah, anywho, let me get this thing off the trailer. I don't think y'all heard this thing with the muffler on there, so let's fire it up. Remember with the straight pipe, it was stupid loud. Are you kidding me? All right. Dead. Had to jump this thing real quick, but it's hella quiet now. It is so quiet. It is like retardedly quiet. Look at this. I think it's way too quiet for a drift car. It's too quiet. Yep, way too quiet. I don't think I like that.
It's not you.
No, it's too quiet. See where the V-band is?
Huh?
And that's just literally just straight.
Yeah. And you got a V-band on it already.
And I got the other end to it. I brought extra V-band.
How much 5-inch did you bring?
I don't have none right now. It didn't come yet. You got 5-inch?
Mine's a 4-inch.
4-inch Punisher? It'll be here later today. All right, just got this shit unloaded. Been sitting here idling, letting this battery hopefully charge the hell back up. Dropped off some parts. 3-inch little boost clamp, 4-inch boost clamp. That's gonna be going on the front of the intake. That to adapt this over to the 5-inch exhaust so we can make this thing loud. This is gonna go like that, 4-inch. Janky's redoing all the piping. Yeah.
Don't you love paying for shit?
That's whatever. I'm at a point where I'd rather just pay for it and it be done versus me waiting 6 months to get my shit back and trying to coordinate with them. I'm over that shit. And then, yeah, blow off valve. Tired of my shit surging.
You got no blow off valve?
No. All right, just got this thing in the air. And there's fucking power steering fluid on the floor. No surprise there. So I need to figure out where that's coming from. Look like it's coming from right here. Wrong size line, maybe. Possibly. Pinched, cut, something. Either way, it's definitely leaking. So need to figure that out. But here it is. Last time y'all gonna see this like this. I'm not gonna sit here and vlog the whole process. We've done this plenty of times. So.
Why are you cutting down all your fucking videos now?
Man, you're doing too much and you charge me, man. Shit ain't getting cheap. I'm not getting no better deals, so you know.
Cutting out the start of the show.
But yeah, this about to get gone, so y'all see it when it's all finished. Huh, y'all thought it was about to pop up and this is all gonna be done, huh? Nah. So we just got the turbo out right now. Janky's over there working on the exhaust. Turbo's out. Got one of my OG day ones over here. I don't even think y'all ever seen this nigga. This is probably the nigga I did damn near the most car shit with back in the day, for real, for real. What was that? Back in the day on 2, man.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, my first little orgy. That's kind of gay. That sounded gay. It was just a 2-man. We was just in the same. We was just in the same room.
It was in the vicinity, you know.
And I know y'all gonna be wondering. He finished first. We started at the same time, and I finished last.
We played 2 different sports. I mean, you're an athlete in your own trade. What can I say?
But yeah, we're swapping everything over right now. This is the old turbo. Motherfucker's blue. Broken wheels, so this one needs a super core. You can see 2 broken teeth, almost 3. So I'm gonna get a new core for this one. Maybe when I turn this thing up, I'll put this back on. I got like that 900 horsepower goal, but swapping it to the 900. Same AR, so we're just gonna separate this and keep the same AR on there. So we're basically swapping the super core. This one does have the T51 R mod, so it is gonna be louder than this one. This one has the standard Garrett, but usually the Garrett G series are hella loud in their own way, so this should still sound hella good, but we'll hear it shortly. We came here with a certain plan and then Janky changed it up, so yeah.
Redoing the whole exhaust.
Fuck no, we not. Redoing the whole exhaust. Materials are sponsored this time.
No, they are not.
This thing begin. How the fuck the labor is less expensive than the material?
Working with golden hands, man.
Here, I'm here to make a delivery for Janky.
All right, just got this back on. left it loose. That way Janky can modify this. We'll get the boost clamp on here. And then this one getting chopped off. We're gonna have to go from like, this is like a 2-inch. So we're gonna do a 2-inch to 3-inch and then redo this. Janky's still over there working on the exhaust tips. So I don't know if he's gonna get to this today, but literally once he makes this, the car can start back up. And then we're gonna be redoing this side too, because it's fucking touching right here. So yeah, gotta get this to, you know what I'm saying, not touch. Alright, what's good, what's good? It is day 2. I'm just pulling up the Jankies, and on the way here, I just seen some shit fly from underneath the C5. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'm just about to get out the car, hope my over fenders are still attached, and my rear bumper isn't blown the fuck off. Alright, over fenders are still here. Something got ripped off. Rear bumper still on? Perfect, rear bumper still on. Looks like the fender liner grabbed? Yep, looks like the fender liner grabbed and got ripped the fuck off. Alright, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I just seen shit fly from under the car. I was like, oh my god. Salvage title, the bumper ripped off. I seen cars swerve from behind me. I kind of had to act like I was swerving to dodge something because I didn't want them to know it came off my car. But I definitely seen it fly from under my car. But luckily, it's just the fender liner. I don't need that shit no way. Anywho, just went to ATP, grabbed some piping that I needed. What's up, blood? What's up? Day 2? Day 2. Bro, they didn't have no 45s. So we got 190 and one straight.
Make it enough.
I know. I'd say if you cut it in half and do it right, you'll have two 45s.
I know, just more pieces. See, I don't like that fucking tube. That shit looks like shit. You gonna get it powder coated or painted or something?
No, I'm gonna have black iron polish it out. Alright, so the exhaust is damn near pretty much done. Just need to get the final little shidiggity welded up. Hold on, you gotta go up. You gotta show them.
I know, I want to see it all the way down first.
So, first we're gonna come here and do a 5-inch pipe. And then we ended up changing it because I think this looks better anyway. And this is what I originally wanted to do. But now that we got time, this looks sexy. So, bam. That looks good.
Going back to the roots, doing blast pipes.
That looks good. Just far enough out the bumper. Perfect. It only took this nigga a whole day to make this shit. That looks good. Now we gotta put ghost tips on this side. Eventually what I wanna do is cut out the tire well and put them right here in the center. That's gonna be in the future when we get more fab shit done. For now, this will be fine. I'm pretty sure this will get fucked up. It's either gonna hit somebody or a wall's gonna catch it. And eventually the exhaust will have to get redone. So I'm already prepared to cut this and put that shit right there in the center. What you looking at?
They like kind of painted the cage?
Yeah, I see the top of it right there.
Yeah.
Or they missed that.
Yeah. You better finish that, it's gonna get rusted.
I'm gonna hit them. I need a refund. I'll pay for that. Alright, so on to the charge piping. Getting ready to get this on now. Pull that out. We're gonna see how much of the ends we can salvage because we have the boost clamps. So we'll probably just try to cut from here to here, get from A to B, and then weld the new 90 on there and get the new boost clamp on this side. Also have a boost clamp for the turbo housing. That way everything just looks uniform and there's no couplers on here. After the BMW, I'm kind of not a fan of the boost clamps because they do tend to leak if they end up getting warped. But I think if you weld on them one time, they should be fine. But the whole O-ring shit does tend to leak. I found that on the BMW, so we'll see. I think there's a better O-ring option or a different company that makes better styles, but we'll see how this goes. I'll do a boost leak test later down the line, and just to make sure they're still holding. Once it's on there, I shouldn't have to be removing this too many times, so we'll see. Won't know until we try. This is why Janky gets paid the big bucks. Look how fucking simple this would have been to do. A straight piece with a fucking 45.
I'm just gonna cut it a little bit shorter and get it a little more centered in the hole.
That's why the shit didn't fucking fit. Alright, so I got an idea. Just gave it the chop. What'd you do that for?
Because I gotta clean all the polish out so it'll weld. When I clean it with acetone, I won't have a mark anymore.
Alright, so now that we're over here working on this thing, y'all heard me complain about how the turbo's angled slightly upward, which I didn't like. And I just realized how the fuck that came about. Now that I'm looking at it, it makes more sense. So, if you look at the turbo right here, it is mounted on the side. So this is where the D-band is. It sits on the side. And if you spin this, you either raise the turbo up this way as it rotates, or you kind of flatten it back out as you rotate it this way. And I think what happened was, when they were making the downpipe, the shit probably wasn't all the way tight. They put the downpipe on there, left it the turbo kind of loose, and as they started adding to the exhaust, I bet you the weight of this shit pulled back on the turbo as they were doing this section of the downpipe, and that's how we got this stupid ass angle right here. That is exactly what happened. And then by the time they caught it, it was too late, because they probably were doing the exhaust with the car in the air and wasn't going back up and down and double checking and seeing. So that's how the fucking turbo got like this, and it's angled upward all dumb. So look, look at this. So when you put it intake on, guess what happens? Everything points upward. So we're gonna have to modify this to get this to work. But eventually what we're gonna do is we're gonna dish this whole downpipe setup, redo this with an external dump probably, and then just be all the way done with it. But that explains how this shit came about. But yeah, that makes more sense now that I'm looking at it. All right, this is getting closer and closer. It's actually coming out really fucking good. So Janky's over there welding that section in right now. And then the last piece is just connecting it underneath here. And then this will all be all done. So from here to there, all I need is another 90. Then I'm gonna show y'all, but I think this is the last time I've ever cheated on Janky with another fabricator. I think going forward, I'm gonna just bring everything back here. Just bring everything back here and not use anybody's in-house fabricator ever again, because I'm tired of redoing shit. Tired of redoing shit. Then going forward, I'll just let Janky do all my exhaust, all my intercooler piping. That goes for all the builds that I'm doing. I think that's just the way I get shit done, the way I want it to be done. So yeah, going forward, we'll just stick to the nigga I've been dealing with for the last 100 years on my fabrication work. That's why I need to get rich. I just hired Janky. Hired fucking Janky to work for me. And then all he'll do is just all my cars. I gotta get more views for that though. I need more views, and I need to start selling merch, kidneys, doing sponsored ads and all that shit. And I need to have my own shop. I mean, let's be 100. Y'all probably watch me and a bunch of other people. When it comes to fab work, how many people do you really get to see that does dope, fire ass work like Janky when it comes to fabrication? Like beautiful welds, all that shit. Can make if I want to build a rock crawler, this nigga can make me a rock crawler from scratch. All we need is a chassis with some wheels and a fucking drivetrain in it, and he can make me some shit that'll climb mountains.
Build a chassis.
See? Build a chassis. Alright, there we go. Last pipe that needs to be completed for the charge piping is done. So we're gonna be getting that on shortly. We should have a first little startup soon. You hear how these blast pipes sound? It's just gonna be loud. Nice and loud, but drift car, so that's what we want. Hopefully it doesn't sound hella too raspy or nasty. And then also, this is gonna be nostalgic for a lot of people, but I am throwing on the OG blow-off valve. This blow-off valve, I had this on the swing stain at one point, but it goes back even further than this. This exact blow-off valve was the same one that I had on this SE all those years ago. I actually started making like little custom inserts and shit when I had it. For those that remember I had like the HKS inserts in here that I was custom making. Remember that? Let's see if he remembers. Say, do you remember this blow-off valve?
Was that on the C6?
This was on, bro, this is on the, on this car, hella long ago. Remember when I had you making those custom inserts? We're trying to change the sound pitch? That's this blow-off valve. Hella long ago. I know, that's why it's going back on here. So when it was on the swing stain, I had to run a different spring setup. So since then I ended up swapping the springs. I got a spring spec'd out for this. So now it'll be back to working on the 2J, but this should sound good. I don't think I've ever ran it on the 2J with the trumpet on there. So it should be interesting seeing what this thing sounds like once this is all on. And usually I would put my blow valves outside of the engine bay, but the thing with this one is it is a piston style blow valve. So what happens is it's machined hella tight and it has a little O-ring at the bottom which seals when you boost applies to the top of it and pushes down on the piston. Well, this piston has to be greased up all the time, and it is kind of like a high maintenance blow valve for real. If dirt and sand and stuff gets in here, eventually what will happen is it'll kind of just mess up the machining on it to where the blow valve won't seal right. So you constantly have to take this apart and oil it up. I just oiled it, that's why it looks all clean in there. But it is one of those blow valves where you have to basically do maintenance to it to make sure it still seals up and shit. So yeah, it's not as just throw on and forget about it like a tile, but it's a big fucking blow valve. I like the sound of it, and it's like some OG shit. So we're gonna throw this back on here. Just for reference, this is how big this thing is. It's a big fucking blow valve. Look at that nigga's head compared to the blow valve. Alright, so now this is done, give y'all a look at what it looks like underneath. Look at that. This is how this shit was supposed to look, or it should have looked. Bam. Nice up in there, not fucking touching. And we got it to where this is a shorter 90 radius, whereas before it was way out here and then coming across, which was gonna end up in the long run, was gonna run right into the tire. Like it was literally like right here. So if I would've had the angle kit on there, it would've hit because it was coming up through this way. Whereas now, Janky threw a 45 on there, another 45, and then the 90. So it did pull it away from the tire. So when the angle kit goes on, impossible for it to hit. Hella room in there between now. Literally about 4 fingers, no problem. So I would say a good amount. But we're about to get this thing lowered. He done cracked open a beer. He like home stretch.
Yeah.
I gotta take it out. It's got
Looks good though. Jeez. Alright, this is what it looks like up top. Look at that. Would you look at this? No more fucking hump. My shit had, what's that back disease when your back had scoliosis before? Would you look at this? How hard was that to do from the get-go, man?
It's gonna be a chirper.
We'll tighten those up or we fire a car up and we
This new turbo sucks.
Yep, seeing how good this pipe look, we definitely gotta, yeah. All right, ready?
Thought you were cool, man.
Here's thing fire up. We good? Ready?
Cool, man.
Hopefully.
Shit ain't gonna start. It's fucking hot.
Why you don't think it's gonna start?
Oh wait. Should we get some rags into there?
No!
Jizz all over the place.
No, it's not.
Fresh out of jizz.
All right, let's see. Straighten that wheel back out at least. Straighten the wheel. Yeah. There we go. All right, ready?
Yep.
I just gonna start that. What are you talking about, Willis? I remember I turned the power off to the battery. Yeah, we gotta let it warm up first though.
Hammer on it cold right away.
Hell no.
Like you said, oil filter's flying.
It's the first time that turbo's been running. Let that shit fucking get some jizz in it. Matter of fact, let's make sure it ain't leaking. No oil. No oil leaks. Let me just double check. Good. On the drain. We good. Ready? Huh? That sounds good. This down there got fucked up. New little turbo sounds good. Can you rev it up for me? I want to hear it from the back.
Better back up. It's gonna fucking distort the microphone. Be cool.
It's not my car.
On the limiter.
No, don't go on the limiter. Sounds good. That sounds really good.
Tell it deep.
That's what she said. Sounds good. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more raspy, but shit, look like I don't need a resonator.
Big pipes are always the answer.
That's also what she said.
Sick.
Sure, my little turbo's happy. Yeah, we good. Little guy. All right, where are we gonna put this blow-off valve? Let me find a location on where I want it at. All right, we're gonna call it a day. This is gonna get finished up tomorrow. Oh, y'all don't need help? Watch your door.
1 turkey power.
So yeah, we're gonna finish up the rest of this tomorrow. Tomorrow this will be all completed.